Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to a brand new Game Maker tutorial. Today we are working on our tower defense once again. And this is number 4, I believe. Yes, number 4. And today we're going to, I can't remember what I said we were doing, but what we're doing is we're going to be adding a money system, and we're going to be adding lives and stuff. And we're going to do some organization. We're going to make things look nicer. And then I think in the next one we're going to make it so that you can place towers, and they cost money. Maybe we'll do that this one. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes first, and then we can decide. Perfect. So let's jump right in here. I'm going to create a new object, and I'm going to call this obj underscore stats. Oops, not state, stats. And I'm going to set it to no sprite, because we're just going to use this to display the stats, so like the money and the lives and stuff like that. So let's add a create event, and let's go to control and drag in some code, and I'm gonna make a global var money is equal to 0. So if you do this global var money and then money is equal to 0, that is the same as doing global.money. You can use that variable anywhere in your game, which is exactly what we want. We want to be able to use that money variable anywhere. I'm just going to move my desk slightly. I can hear noise. It feels like something's uneven. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. So global var money, and we're going to do global var lives. No, I want to do global var hearts, let's say, is equal to, let's say 10 for now. Oh, we can't do that. It's kind of weird. You have to do it on 2 different lines. Hearts is equal to 10. Perfect. So global var hearts is equal to 10. Exactly what we are looking for. So now I can go down. Money, hearts, what else do we need? That's all we need for now. Perfect. So let's add an event. Let's add a draw event, and let's make it so we can display this, so we can see these things in our game. So I'm going to say draw underscore text x, y, and I'm going to put a quotation here, and I'm going to say lives. And I'm going to do a space. I'm going to say plus, what do we call it? Hearts. Yes, indeed. Now this isn't going to work. What we need to do is we need to go string there. So what's going on in this code here? So we're going to draw lives, and then we're actually going to draw the life variable. Now because this variable is an integer, which means it's a number, we have to put this string in front, and all that's going to do is convert that number to a string. Perfect. So let's go down here, and we're going to do draw underscore text x, y plus, let's say plus 15, and I'm going to say money, and then we can do the same thing. We're going to go plus string money. Perfect. And then we're going to say draw underscore text x, y plus 30 lives. Sorry, not lives. What am I saying? Wave. And then we can also display the wave, and we can say string global.wave, because as you recall, we did make that in the last video. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Gonna hit check. Gonna hit check. And let's pop that into the room. Let's put it right there for now. And let's hit play. And let's see how that goes. Here we go. Any moment now, this is gonna boot up, and it's gonna work perfectly. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing good? Hope so. If you're not, let me know. Let's see what we can do to help that. Okay, lives, money, wave. Perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wave 2. Perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Let's go into wave control really quick, and let's just delete this draw event. Don't really need it. Gonna hit check. Let's just save really quick. Now let's make it, we're gonna add a few things here. One, let's add a new font. Let's make our font. I'm gonna call this FNT underscore HUD. And I'm gonna change it to Franklin Demi. That's my new font. I'm really, really into it. I don't know why. I love it though. I like that one. No, the Game Maker, it looks a little different. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna make the size 14. We can hit check. And let's just see how that looks really quick here. Here any moment. Man, I wish I could find a way to make that run almost instantly. Maybe debug mode. I don't know if that works. Oh, lol, we didn't. Okay, we got to go into the draw event here, and above all this, we need to change what font it is. So how do we do that? We can say draw underscore set. Whoops. Underscore font. FNT underscore. Did I call it HUD? So what is this? This is going to set the font to the font we just made. So it's going to draw all of these using this font, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to hit play. And this is going to run. Come on, there we go. So there's our font. I don't know. Well, here's what I'm going to do. First off, I'm going to move that there, and I'm going to add a bit of spacing just to make it look a bit nicer. In the future, I think I'm going to try and get some graphics that we can use to display it. But for now, you know, I got to figure those graphics out because, as you know, I'm not much of an artist. Let's say 23, and let's say 38. Let's see how that looks. See, it's a little bit of just guessing and checking. So let's hope that this looks decent enough. Oh, I'm a goof. Always make sure that if you want them evenly spaced, you have to add this number into here. So this has to become, what is that, 50, 61? Okay. A little bit of things here. It's really, this is more of it's a filler tutorial. It's kind of in the middle, just doing little things here and there. It's kind of like this tutorial is kind of the sausage of this series. Oh no, that was way too much. Hello? Okay, well I guess we're just gonna play around. 23. No, sorry, you just gotta double it. What am I saying? Add that into that. I'm a goof. Yeah, it's the sausage. It's just kind of a mixture of a bunch of random stuff. You know, we're gonna see how it goes. Next one for sure though is lots gonna be happening in the next one because we're gonna be adding the ability to. There we go. That's perfect. I don't know why I was not coming up with that. I was too busy. I've got lots of things on the mind at the moment. But yeah, so you know, the game's not looking bad. It's looking nice and basic, which is good. But our enemies can't die. So let's get that set up in a second here. But yeah, no, the next one for sure is going to be really cool. We're going to set up a whole GUI so you can switch between what towers you want to place, and then you can place them and subtract money and all that. But let's go to our OBJ enemy, and we're going to add a step event. So let's go to control and drag in some code. What we're going to say is we're going to say if y is less than 0, then instance underscore destroy and hearts minus equals 1. So what is this going to do? Well, if y is less than 0, that means if they're anywhere on this side, then we're going to subtract 1 life from the player, and we're going to destroy that enemy. So then come here, and of course, if enough get here, the player is going to lose. That is why they have to place towers. So, but you know, the player's got to be able to defeat those enemies. So if we go into the OBJ enemy once again, and we add a collision with the orb event, let's go into control. We're going to drag in some code, and I'm going to say HP minus equals 1. Now we haven't set HP yet in the create event, so if we go to the create event, we can say HP is equal to 2. I'm just going to use 2 for the base enemies. Now one last time in the step event, this is the last block of code we need. We're going to say if HP is less than or equal to 0, then instance underscore destroy money plus equals 5. So if our health is less than 0, so if we are dead, then I want to destroy the instance, and I'm going to add 5 to money. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to run it and see how it looks, see how it works. So as soon as this boots up here, we're going to attack there, and that one's dead. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. They died. So, and let's do one more thing here. Let's take out the tower and let's just make sure that we can lose lives. Because you want to test everything, right? You don't want to just wing it. You don't want to risk, sending out a buggy game. But I really appreciate your guys' patience during this tutorial. It's kind of does it feel weird? This one and the last one felt a bit weird, but I think it's just because they're the tutorials that I can kind of show you how to do, but I can't really, like, it really comes down to you. So that's not working. Now, why is that? Let's figure that out. So what have we set this here? If our y is less than 0, then hearts minus equals 1. So let's go into stats. Is that what we called it? Hearts. Hearts is equal to 10. Okay, what if we change this to global dot? And if we change this to global dot, oh yeah, you can't do it that way. Global dot hearts is equal to 10. Let's go to draw. Let's change this to global dot. And let's go here. And let's change this to global dot. And let's see if that was working. This worked for me before when I did a demo to make sure the tutorial was going to be good. So I'm kind of curious on why it's not working now. I've probably screwed up in my enemy code somewhere. But let's just take a look and find out. So our enemy is just going to bounce along. Weird. Okay, so we've definitely done something wrong in here. Oh my god. I'm a goof. I am the biggest goof. That has to be x. If x is less than or equal to 0. Oh, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I am so sorry, guys. That's just me being a complete idiot. Oh man, watch, this is gonna work perfect now. Oh, there you go. God, it works perfect. It was the X. Why was it the Y? Up and down? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. What was I thinking? I was just doing another tutorial that I was doing a lot of programming with the up and down with the Y. I think that might have been it. Oh my god. Such a goof. Alright, well, cool. This tutorial we've done a bit of stuff, just for little things. It took way too long for us, these little things, but we did get them done, which is important. Next one, we're going to be adding a GUI system for us to be able to select different towers and be able to place them around the map. So that's a big one. That's a big one. And then the one after that, I think we're going to start doing some different types of enemies and then some more towers. And then the one after that, we're going to do a boss fight, I'm thinking, like some sort of boss enemy that I can move through. And then we're going to start adding more levels, and I want to add anything else you guys want to see. So thank you so much for your patience during this tutorials, and whoa, improper grammar there. It's been a pleasure getting to talk to you guys. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Happy deving.